I don't start. That's it. I'm ready. Well, I'm about to shut it down. Oh. This. This. Go up.
Hold on, I'll be back. I gotta go do something for my mom.
Is that him? I do not get past him. Alright. I broke my I broke my frame. Who got ball first? I didn't mean to slip that. I didn't mean to. But I don't.
So, what's up, you guys? It's your boy. 2K. Hold on.
He don't want to be in his room.
It's your boy.
In the baby room.
It's your boy. 2K17. God. So what we doing is grinding.
It's the 2K Sports pregame
Playing my
show, sponsored by Kia.
Give him a shout
Welcome
out
to the
right
NBA
now.
playoffs on 2K Sports, about to tip off the pivotal Game 3 in these conference semifinals, alongside Shaq and Kenny.
Oh.
And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss. They'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. These guys have to feel pretty good splitting Games 1 and 2. Now at home and somewhat in control of the series at this point. Kenny, how important is it now for them to take Game 3?
A loss negates everything that they work for. So they can't have that happen tonight. They have to set the tone for the rest of the series.
Whoever wins this game jumps into the driver's seat of this series. Home crowd's going to be hyped.
Oh.
Be crazy. Gotta win this game to take this series.
Well, just about time to start this one. We send it down to Kevin Harlan.
Oh, Rick, I hate that though. Is it awesome?
Staples Center, filled to capacity. Welcome everyone to game. And let's. Thanks, DA. And it's probably easier to straddle those roles when the mandate is win now. That's the coach's mentality anyway. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Denver on D. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
And a couple of guys got hot early, and then they became contagious. You could see that everybody.
Always appreciate an offense that moves well without the ball. There was no standing around. All their guys cutting, slashing, led to a lot of good looks in tight.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Z, he's in at point guard. Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Young is out there with Jokic. And there's a whistle that goes on Z. That's his first foul.
Over the step back. Hold on now. I'm gonna make you fall back.
Here's Johnson. And a big bounce off the
I'll break you.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Z. A three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Clippers. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. And the wide-open shot from Redick. And the three off target. Chandler hits the Jokic. The shot's good from Fareed. Fareed's got his first hit.
There's a display of the dirty work by Fareed. That is not an easy shot given the defense, but still, he makes it look easy.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he knocks down the first one. That one misses. For Denver, they've gone 2 or 3 years run out the game. Young with no one around. And it's put back in by Fareed.
Well, you have got to box out the Manimal on the glass. If not, he'll eat you alive like he did there with the offensive rebound and putback.
Stripped it away. C, defended by Paul. Here's C. No good on the three. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Johnson kicks to Paul. Griffin, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
First of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Could be. D willing to give that one up, and that mid-range jumper is his favorite.
Good work there as it goes. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Johnson outside. Chandler with the rebound. The Nuggets lead by 3 to the left wing. Never passing it around. No good from Z.
They're close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Loose. Outside Griffin. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good.
The offensive rebound for Reed, and the layup's good off the glass. Fareed's got 6 points.
And really, Fareed is just very comfortable from there. He waits for the right opportunity and then seizes the moment.
And Reddick kicks to Paul. Here's C. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss with either of those.
Hey, you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Fred.
Paul passes to Griffin. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That's one of his best attributes. His passes hit guys in stride.
Here's C.
Let's go and cut the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame, baby. Like catch and shoot.
Drops in the tray. He's got 7. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's the fast break. By himself, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
And for most teams, that's where the high percentages are. No reason to take a tough shot if you can bull your way into an easy one.
Reddick dishes to Griffin. Releases. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time.
Not foul, but I
And the Denver Nuggets
that's how
get
he did.
fouled. And group substitution here for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Mbah. J.J. Reddick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Paul subbed in for Rivers. So on the floor for Denver, Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Z out there with Young. And it's Yokes going out to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against the Clippers was tremendous. He finished with 66 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. His numbers were off the charts.
I did see
Took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the great report, David. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
Yeah, and it's another instance where he just proves that he's one of those guys who can step up and win a game for you practically all by himself.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Both free throws good from Z. LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Got a piece of it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Chandler, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Griffin's checked in for Maurice Speights. Clippers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Johnson from outside. A great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. The pass to Z. Back to Chandler. Z sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Man, that was disappointing.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Puts up a 3. Knocked away. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Johnson can't hit.
You know, looking at his release and his form, it just seems like something is off, and it's affecting both his shot and, at this point, his confidence.
Nice release there from Prez to knock down the triple.
I love his form. I mean, it's so repeatable and clean in terms of the release. Just great stuff from Prez. And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Well, whether he's open or shooting with the defender in his face, he's been equally unconscious.
The Nuggets shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game. You know, excellent decision-making by Young, really breaking apart the defense with his passing.
And through the first half, a very lopsided affair. Denver on top.
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Focus, guys. Let's win this game. Go home.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. What a game we're seeing from Z.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Yeah, right now he's seeking out every gap and he's getting into every single one of them, bringing up some big numbers.
Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So right now. Veteran backcourt with CP3 and Redick at the 1 and the 2. The dunkers, Griffin and Jordan, are the bigs. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. No good from Z.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Love to see passes to guys on the move that are on target. They don't break stride.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Gotta love the fact that going vertical is a major part of what's so difficult as a point guard to defend, especially around the rim.
Los Angeles, they have been after free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. And he sinks the second. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming into the break. Here's Z. Hits it from three-point range. Z's got 36.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Man, his shot on target, guys. They have the lead right now, primarily because of his effort.
Paul with the screen for Redick. Paul outside. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is... his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. And Mbah-a-Moute's checked in. Jefferson's checked in for Denver. Plumlee comes in for Fareed. Here's Z. Drills it from outside. Z's got 42 in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Dishes it to Paul. That's tipped. Shot to stop the run. Paul can't get that one to fall. Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Chandler's shot, good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And the wide open shot from Paul. And no good as it rattles out.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
9 feet out. Again, the Nuggets score.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Clippers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. There's the screen to the left side wing. A look from Griffin, and the Clippers miss again.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
And you can feel a little bit of that frustration, just confused, not sure what the game plan is at this point.
They get it again, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And then for the Clippers, Jordan, he's checked in for Spates. Redick comes in for Mbamute. And Chris Paul subbed in for Austin Rivers. The Nuggets also changing it up. Al Jefferson is checked in for Gallinari. Young comes in for Barton. And Z subbed in for Gary Harris. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Z in at shooting guard. Plumlee out there with Al Jefferson. And it's Young, and it's Levins in at the point. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Not exactly sure what was happening there inside the heads of the players, but very frustrated they couldn't capitalize on the opportunity.
And the Clippers making a change here. Pierce is checked in. The dish to Levins. Another 3 for Denver.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
Man, I would have loved to have been a fly in the wall while the coach was talking to the team at halftime. They've been unconscious from deep.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Spates checked in for the Clippers. Rivers comes in for Chris Paul. Austin Rivers. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Z. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Z's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
Yeah, 20-20 tonight. He could not be more focused, just locked in. Got to give him the ball.
And it's Denver scoring again.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Nuggets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Z. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And Mbamute checked in for the Clippers. And Denver also making a switch. Kenneth Faried's checked in for Plumlee. It's stolen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Z.
Thank you for making me draw those crunches, Max.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Look, you just don't like turnovers ever, but they happen. Hopefully they'll learn from that mistake.
Now here's Rivers. He's tightly guarded. Spates sets a screen, and there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Martin's checked in for Levins. Rivers passes to Mbamute. No good from Spates. And Denver has possession. Here's Z, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Passes it to Mbamute. He dishes it to Pierce. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Yo, Steve.
We'll see you next
What's going on, Prez? Ernie and the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
All right, let's.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we see.
Hey, this is Shaq. You were on another.
And that will conclude our broadcast tonight of round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For Kenny and Shaq and Kevin and the entire crew, Ernie Johnson.
Hey, just block me if somebody get on your game. Just block me so they can see our messages. You better tell my dad easy, man. Who me? You. Why? It's out to 10:30. Out to 1:30. No, just out to 1:30. Nigga, just Alright, then it's capital. Then the A is capital. That's it.
That's his name.
You take it. Is that you in my part in the park?
All right, we are recording.
Why do I feel like I'm being interrogated?
No torture here, I
Okay,
promise.
all right.
All right.
I mean, I do this all the time, but it's like, because it's in my apartment, it feels more, I don't know, personal. Not to get weird about it.
No, listen, you'll settle in before long. You won't even think about it. All right. So, where to start? Well, I guess, wow, it's been an amazing few years for you, huh?
Man, it's been like, just flew by.
Yeah, I mean, high school, college, NBA, one right after another.
Yeah, I mean, that's the easy part. It is.
You know, I've always admired your confidence.
No, man, it's just running and jumping. I mean, don't get me wrong, NBA is tough, grueling, intense, but life is harder. You know what I mean? It's like I haven't had time to get used to any one place since in the last few years.
So, if you can't get used to a place, then I would imagine it's kind of it's tough to build new relationships.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's tough to keep in touch with old ones
right.
sometimes.
Like you are probably one of my closest friends these days, longest friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I try to do that, like I'm private and closed off or anything like that. But it's just like you said, it's hard when you're moving so much and you're on the road. And I mean, frankly, I'm at a place now where I want to be on one team and to grow in that team, and I feel like I have some chemistry with a lot of the guys in the league, so I hope that happens soon, you know.
Chemistry. So chemistry with guys like Justice.
Yeah, no doubt. Justice, we're finally getting the hang of things. He's a great player, great guy on and off the court. Denver, funny guy.
Yeah.
Tough player, resilient on and off the court. Yeah, those are my homies.
Tell me about.
So far, so good. Is this good?
You're doing great, man.
Okay, cool.
Seriously,
cool.
You're doing really,
Should I
really good.
Speak louder, or?
No, you normal voice.
All right, cool.
Tell me about your high school coach. You guys are still really close, right?
Coach Falls. He's the man. He's been.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Here we are, NBA fans, playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. Well, for the Clippers, a withering loss in game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And being down 2-1 in the series, a chance tonight to even things up here at home. Kenny, let's get your take.
Well, playing at home, I look at this as a must-win. There's no way that you can lose this game and expect to stay in the series. So being down 3 and try to win 3 in a row, impossible.
Or nearly impossible.
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 For this group.
Not impossible. I did in 2006, me and D-Wade. Listen, Kenny, they need to play their best basketball of the series tonight. A win here gives them some momentum, and all it will take is one more road win to have a great chance to move on. Nothing is impossible.
This group is.
Spoken like a couple of guys who have been there and done that. Because you have been there.
Yes.
And you've done that.
Yes.
Great. That wraps it up for here. Thanks for joining us.
That was a wrap.
We'll see you later.
MC Ernie.
What impressed him the most about today's opponent, he immediately referred to the explosiveness on their offense. He said they have so many different ways to hurt him.
Thank you, David. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Denver. Z, he's in at point guard. Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Young is out there with Jokic. 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
Yeah, they really fed off that energy and used it as motivation. They really poured it in from outside in that one.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Oh, terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You have to respect Chris Paul's ability to vary shots inside. He is so tricky with how he finds angles and ways to get shots over the defense.
And There it is again. Nice make there from Z. Z's got 7 points in the game. Crawford outside. Pierce kicks the ball. Clippers moving the ball around. Back to Crawford. The dish to Jordan. Pass to Pierce. Jacks up a three. And Jokic with the rebound. Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. This is it to Chandler. To the inside. See, and look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
And you love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
Pass to Jordan. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Paul's got his 2nd basket of the night.
The defense has to stay on Chris Paul. He has a quick trigger on the catch and shoot.
Here's Z. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
Crawford passes to Jordan. Back to Crawford. Good defensive work there by Young.
And with the defense disrespecting him there, that's a shot he needs to make.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Spates checked in for Jordan. Mahamute comes in for Paul Pierce. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Denver. Molinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. The lead pushed to double digits. 12 points for Z.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. I like what I see out there.
Great job, bro. I stayed up on top. Peace.